and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys, and pretty much I would say that last year was probably the least creative year for me when it came to makeup looks, but no, not this year. This year I am gonna be just pouring them out for you guys, and this is my first look that I came up with. I actually created this off camera. I was just feeling creative. I did it, took a picture for Instagram, and you guys were like, we want to see a tutorial, so I decided to recreate it for you guys. And it's basically this like bronzy glitter cut crease. I basically show you guys the eye look, just the products I used on my cheeks and my lips, just because I didn't want this to be a tutorial where it's like a full face, but I'm honestly loving my base so much. And as you guys know, I'm suffering a lot with acne right now, and I have found the best foundation ever. It's actually really inexpensive, and I haven't seen many people talk about it, so I am so excited. I'm going to be doing a video on that foundation, just a review of it. Like, I don't do reviews, but this deserves a review and I'm going to do that super soon. So if you guys enjoy makeup tutorials like this, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'm hoping to get back to posting roughly 2 videos a week again. At the moment I'm only posting once to twice, but I want to get a solid upload schedule of 2 videos a week. Plus be sure to subscribe to my second channel, because I'm hopefully going to be uploading there once a week. And yeah, I'm just super excited with all the uploads that are to come. Honestly, living for this look, and if you guys want to see how I achieved it, then just keep on watching. Let's go. Okay guys, so we are starting off by priming our eyelids as usual. This time I am using an eye primer, and I find that using a tinted one is quite important, especially when you're going to be doing a lot of blending. And this one is Eden from Urban Decay. First of all, we are going to be taking this shade right here, and this is going to be our first transition shade. I really like to use quite a light warm shade usually, especially if I'm using warm colors, to use as a transition shade. I just find that this really helps everything to blend in really nicely, and as you can see, I'm like extending it quite a bit and taking it up quite high, and that's because all the other colors are going to blend into this one. And I'm next going to be going into this shade right here, and this is just a slightly darker version of this color, and this is going to be going into the deeper part of our crease. This has a really nice amount of warmth to it, and I really like that this look is so warm, so I'm just using that and blending it into that previous color before going into a slightly darker shade. And then I'm going to be taking that again into the deeper part of my crease, and you guys kind of get the gist of this. It's kind of like you go darker as you go along, and then you kind of just like create that transition from dark to light. And one of my main tips for this look is to go back and forth between brushes and colors. It's not a straight away process, you kind of need to go back and forth, but just make sure that you start off with the lightest color and go into the darkest one last to get a really nice blend. So as you can see, I'm just like creating my shape, and I'm using lots of small stroking motions. This really helps because you don't want to take too much of that dark color too high. Next, I'm going to be going into a concealer, and we are going to be using this to create that really nice precise cut crease shape. Now obviously you don't have to worry about like keeping the color away from the lid while you're doing your blending, and that way you can really focus on getting that blend perfect, and that's what I love about this look. So I'm just going back and forth into more concealer. I like the concealer to be quite thick when I do this, and I'm just, as you can see, it's basically like carving out a shape. I'm just going slightly above my natural crease line for this, but obviously do whatever works for your eye shape. And I'm extending it to create that kind of feline cut crease. I really want it to extend outwards, and that's kind of the look with this. As you can see, it's going to go like almost past my eyebrow, if that makes sense. And you do want to make sure that it's as precise as you can get it, but don't worry, just take your time with this. It's honestly a lot easier than it looks. And then once you are done, we are going to be setting that with a foiled eyeshadow, also from Makeup Geek as well. And I really like this color. This is really nice, and it acts as a nice base for the glitter that we're going to be applying on top of this. So once I have done that, I just like to go around that corner of where we've cut the crease and just go in with a little bit more of that dark brown, just to deepen it slightly before we apply our glitter adhesive for our glitter. So I use this glitter adhesive from NYX and just apply it all over the lid, and then I'm going to be going in on top of that with 2 Lit Cosmetics glitters that I mixed together. I will have them written down in the description box because I can't remember right now in this moment, and then just going back into the crease again to perfect it. Now, I didn't want to apply any eyeliner. I literally just applied a thin line of eyeliner just for my lashes to sit on, because I'm going to be using the Lily lashes in Mykonos, and this is quite a thick lash style. So you do want to make sure that if you are doing a look that's as glittery / light as this, you might want to just apply like a thin line of eyeliner as a base for the lashes. I just applied some mascara, and then I'm also just wiping the side of the eye just to make sure that it looks nice and precise. For the waterline, I'm just going to be applying some black eyeliner from Maybelline. This is from the Gigi Hadid collection, and I'm just applying this on my waterline and just below the bottom lash line, and I am smudging this using that warm brown we used in the crease. Now I'm kind of taking this quite low because I really like that grungy effect where it kind of comes down quite low, and I'm connecting this to the outer corner as well just to tie it all in together. And I'm just finishing off this look with some mascara on the bottom lashes. Again, I really like the way that this looked, and it kind of just like focuses all the smokiness on that center part of the eye. And then I did apply a little bit of highlight onto the inner corner. For my face, I kept it pretty simple. I just went in with Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, and I applied it all around the outer perimeter of my face. I really wanted to keep this look relatively bronzy, and I didn't want to add too much color to my face. I honestly don't usually apply blush, but I just wanted my face to look quite bronzy. For the lips, I went in with my Rimmel Cappuccino lip liner. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with this. I just use it almost every day because it's just like the perfect lip liner for my skin tone. And then I went in with some LA Splash liquid lipstick, and this is in a nude shade. And because of the eyes, I wanted to keep the lips glossy as well, and I thought it just kind of had a really nice like continuity with the eyes and stuff. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Then I went in with my Fenty Beauty highlight. I'm obsessed with this right now. This is in Kilowatt, and I'm just applying it onto the high points of my face. As you can see, oh god, this just ties the whole look together, honestly. What would we do without highlight, honestly? So that is the end of this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.